Howdy, 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 ho. Hey, y'all. This is Cassandra, and you are listening to Conversations with Cassandra. And before we can do anything else, I want to introduce you guys to the bestest DJ on the planet. His name is.
I am DJ Nappy Red. How you doing today, son?
I'm doing great. His name is DJ Nappy Red, and he is on fire. And in the studio, we have a couple of guests with us, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves. We're going to start with the beautiful lady on my left.
Well, thank you, Cassandra, for hyping me up. My name is Brenda Stewart. I'm from Social Circle, Georgia, the small town of Walton County, and that's where I met you at, Cassandra.
That's where we met, absolutely, and we're going to talk about that too.
Okay.
And young lady, who are you?
Hi, my name is Chastity Hernandez, and Miss Brenda is my mother.
Okay, so it's a family affair. So listen,
Who's got the voice? Oh.
But anyway, I don't have a voice. But I want to thank Brenda and Chastity for being here with us today. We also have a little one, the younger sister in the corner, but she don't want to be on camera. But she is here, and her name is Kayla, which is one of my favorite niece's names, so I will not forget that. So listen, we're here to talk about something that you guys have going on that is coming up next weekend, I think.
Yes.
So I want to jump right into it so that we can find out about it, and then we'll talk a little bit about you guys. So who wants to start telling me about it?
I'll let Chastity start.
Okay.
Okay, so we are having our third annual summer extravaganza. This started maybe 3 years ago, so 3 years ago, and this is just a time where to kick off summer, ladies can come out. Our theme is 50 Shades of Pink.
50?
Yes.
I love pink. Go ahead,
Yeah,
girl.
so our
50
theme is
shades of
50 Shades of Pink. So you can wear any type of pink. You can bring a blanket and enjoy the music. We have vendors. We'll have a raffle. Music, karaoke, just everything that you need to start off the summer. We have it on that day. So we are looking forward to it. And I'll let my mom speak more about it.
I like to emphasize that it is special guests, guests VIP. We like to keep up with our guest count. We like to know who's coming. We want to have the crowd control. So we're expecting about 75, and maybe up to 100, but no more than 100 to come out. So we can have that one-on-one. We want to know who we're talking to. We wanted to, a lot of times you picture something being big, and we're just want to be laid back, relaxed, and so we can enjoy the atmosphere.
Let me tell you why I like that concept, and I'm big on that. I think intimacy is the best way to go when you're trying to reach out in your community. I think a lot of people want numbers. I'm not a numbers girl, and I've been in ministry over 40 years, and I do events like all the time. I do not like counting numbers. I want intimacy so that people can feel comfortable and interact and talk to each other and share. You know what I'm saying? And so you guys, you're right on target. Now, okay, we're gonna talk about what you guys are doing later, but I want to talk to you guys because Brenda and Chastity are entrepreneurs, and you got started through your mom, right?
Yes.
Yeah. See, okay. Now we about to have some lessons around here. We're gonna do some lessons. Listen, this is what the Black community, and today is Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth, everybody. Happy Juneteenth. Yes. So listen, the Black community, the way that they did things and they got wealth back in the day is families came together and they built wealth together. And so I love the fact, Brenda, and I want you to tell us exactly what you were doing and how Chastity ended up coming into that.
So it was, I think everybody had a life-changing experience pandemic COVID. So when COVID came through, it just shifted. It just shifted my life. I began to care for my mom. And not only that, we were trying to protect her health. I worked in the school system for 10 years, so I had to stop a lot of things. And Chess was in the military, and I was waiting on her to come back. So she came back home during COVID, gave me 3 years, and I just said, you know, I need to change. If I was going to be home taking care of my mom, I need to you know, just change the way I did things. And I pushed, kind of
nudged her a little bit.
Yes, she wasn't a people person. She didn't want to deal with anyone, and I just kind of like, I can't get out there. I was afraid. You know, I think everybody was afraid around COVID.
Yes.
And so I like the idea that she did give me, you know, she kind of came in and she started the business for us.
Okay, that's what I want you to tell us, tell the audience what kind of business you had going on in this little small town. See, you don't have to be in Atlanta to do your thing. I want everybody to understand that. You do not have Atlanta or, you know, some major metropolitan city around the country or around the world for that matter. You don't have to be in that type of environment in order to be successful. So now tell me the business that you were in that you ended up helping Chastity start.
I was about maybe 25, 26. I started my first business in Monroe, Georgia. Actually, before I started business, I worked in a shoe store, and they closed down. I took my severance package and I invested in the shoe products, the shoes, the dyes, and I just started dyeing shoes. So I did a lot of weddings, and so, you know, something got, you know, just put some visions to open a
That's
boutique.
what God does.
Yeah, so I opened a boutique called Something Old, Something New in Monroe, Georgia. And after so many years, a lady named Jean Ivy Williams invited me back to Social Circle to start my first business there. And I started there, and I think I stayed there for about 10 years. And I had some shifting in my life. I had to evolve into other different avenues. And
let's stop right there. You said something right there. She said things were shifting. So because things were shifting, y'all, listen to this. She had to evolve. That's something a lot of us are afraid to do. We're afraid of change. I mean, because change is uncomfortable. Let's just be honest. Change is uncomfortable, especially when you don't know what is down the road that you heading for. So that was a powerful thing. She said things began to shift, and she had to evolve to meet that shifting. Go ahead.
And so after so many years, I got married, you know, trying things. Then I lost my father. I stayed in that town for so long. And, you know, I love, because I'm a youth director there. So I held on and stayed and just started. I never wanted to end the business. So I always would keep it going till my children got older. So I got to hold on to it. It didn't matter if I had 10 customers, I would act as if I had 100. And I knew people would be like, look, I think someone told me, they said, you know, you're not doing no business. You up here just acting like you're doing business. Okay. But, you know, I thank God for the small opportunities. I did a lot of weddings, and I'm quite sure some of them were listening to me. Just share that information. So I know a lot of people down through the years, God has allowed me to bless with doing weddings. And I added the tuxedos to the gowns, and it just evolved into so many things.
Come on, y'all. I mean, I'm smiling just hearing her talk about it, because I believe this is what we have to do. First of all, we got to have our own more. We have got entrepreneurship should be at the top of our list now, especially nowadays. And we need to invest in our children by teaching them, you know, some of the things that we're doing, and hopefully they may be interested and they can do the same thing. Okay, so now let me shift real quick. Boom. How did you start the business, and what was it like for you? How did you react when your mom even mentioned you getting into the formal wear business?
So all my life, my mom has been an entrepreneur. That's all I've known her as. And honestly, I thought that every Black person had their own business. So my family, there's entrepreneurs in my family. So I just grew up around serial entrepreneurs. So I was always at her shop. I remember being about 5 or 6, just being at the store. Of course, being young, I didn't like it at first. But, as I got older in high school, I would walk from high school to her shop down Social Circle Square. And I enjoyed it because, I got to meet different students in Walton County, Newton County. They would come to Social Circle to get a tuxedo, prom gown. So that was, fun for me. That was my first job. And I would be there waiting for the shipments of tuxedos, gowns, doing fittings. So from a young start, I got that entrepreneurship feel. And I always knew I wanted to have my own business. I didn't know if I wanted to pursue.
Stop, Jess.
Yes.
Girl, let me tell you. To hear a young woman say that she always knew she wanted to have her own business, most kids don't even think like that. You're not a kid, but you know what I'm saying. Young people, they don't even think like that these days. And the fact that your head was like, oh, I don't know what kind of business, but one day I know that I can own my own business because my mama and other family man, listen, see, y'all can talk about small towns, but sometimes them small towns be good for folks. Be good for folks. Go ahead, Chelsea.
Yeah, so like I said, just growing up, I would be at her store helping, and then I turned 18. That's when I was like, okay, what do I want to do? I didn't go to college. I went straight to the Army at 18. So that was a stepping stool for me, and I was a food specialist in the Army. So that opened up another door to be creative with food. Food brings people together, love. And I just did a catering thing at church for Martinsville Baptist Church. And a lady, she pulled me to the side. She said, I can tell you made this food with love. And that meant so much to me because I am my biggest critic. My family and friends, I thank God for them because they're always pushing me to be better and to do great things. But sometimes I don't see my potential, and they're like, you did so amazing. I'm like, me? So I just always like I said, I wanted to do something. I didn't know what to do, but I knew I wanted to make people happy. I always wanted to have a business where a person comes in and they remember me. And I make an impact on them, and they tell somebody, and they tell somebody, and they tell somebody. So that's always what I wanted to do, is to make sure people were happy when they come into my business, that whatever I would do.
Y'all hearing this young woman? I just want to know if y'all listening, because I'm sitting here like I'm learning something myself with my old self. I mean, just the enthusiasm that you have for doing what you do. And I love the fact that you said you want to make people happy. Food makes people happy. It make me happy because I'm a foodie. You talk, look, I don't even care. I'm eating something, I don't even know what it is sometimes. I'm in. It's something new, I'll take it. I'll try it. So that's a beautiful thing. So tell us a little bit more about.
So I was a culinary specialist in the Army, and I've met a lot of great people along the way. They also pushed me as well too. Joining the Army, I was afraid to leave home. I was afraid to leave. I left 2 months after I graduated high school, and it really taught me a lot how much I can endure. And I think that really pushed me even more to want to have my own business. And I got out of the Army. I moved back home, which I did not want to do at all. I was so sad to move back home, but I did get a job for a couple months. I worked at a senior assisted living as a cook.
Mm-hmm.
So, and there I cooked, and the staff and also the residents, they loved my cooking.
Mm-hmm.
So they were always happy, she's here, she's gonna make a good meal.
Okay.
So that made me feel good.
Oh, yeah.
That made me feel good inside too.
Mm-hmm.
And so after that, I was like, I really want to do more.
Mm-hmm.
There's something more that I want to do. I sat in my car one day and I was like, I don't, I love cooking, but there's something more that I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I want to work on my own.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I started Estelle's Vesture.
Estelle's
Vesture. It's French.
It's
French.
And exactly what does Estelle's Vesture
So Estelle is my grandmother's, which is my mom. That's her name.
Mm-hmm.
And vesture is just a fancy word for clothing, and it's interchangeable.
I don't want y'all to miss that. In case y'all don't know, we do vesturing over here. Okay, we're not doing clothing. We're doing vesture. Okay, go ahead.
So the reason why I named it Estelle's Vesture is because I had my oldest daughter in my mind. I'm like, okay, if I want to pass it down to her, she can sell swimwear, she can sell formal wear, she can sell whatever type of clothing that she wants.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I did that, and my business, it was a small business, but I was very, very successful.
Mm-hmm.
Very successful. It wasn't $1 million business. I didn't make millions of dollars, but
she was making money.
Our first month, she went in, she's like, why it's so busy?
Oh yeah, I was busy.
I put a lot of years into this for
Wow.
And she would take her vacation. We don't want to go there.
Okay.
I love a good vacation.
Oh, hello.
I love a good
Hello.
vacation. But yeah,
work hard, play hard.
Yes.
Mm.
I'm gonna take me a vacation.
Okay.
Everybody know me, I'm gonna take a vacation. So but I started my business, and when people come inside, I greet them. It doesn't matter who you are. I just greet them and make sure they feel welcome in my store. And I was in business still in business, but I had a brick and mortar.
Mm-hmm.
And for 3 years, I had clients return year after year after year.
Mm-hmm.
So that was amazing. And they would refer, me to others. And that just, I don't know, I just get a very, very.
And Cassandra, I was the first employee.
Oh, I love that.
I was the employee.
Look, your first job was with your mama.
Yeah.
Then your mama ended up hiring. Hello, that worked for me. That sounds.
Sometimes she try to call out.
Okay.
Come to work.
Look, I will fire you. You my mama, but I will fire you. You don't come to work.
She took those vacations,
and you was running the store. Yep. That's why we here.
Yes.
That's why we here.
Yes.
Don't worry, I go through the same thing.
I know.
You see everybody disappear. I'm the one that's always here.
Yeah. He's always. He's the wheel. He's the wheel that turns the business. Yeah.
So you have to have. I always have that. I can do it myself. And I find myself kind of like going into a hole because I'm like, I can't do everything on my own. And I just want everyone to know it's okay to ask for help.
Oh,
physically.
Say that again. Say that again.
I put my pride aside, and I learned, especially when you're getting older.
Yes,
I have to ask for help. We have 2 kids, and 2 girls, and sometimes you need a break. Sometimes we need that mental break. Just even if it's for an hour or 2, just take that break that you need. Because you can't do it all. You can't do it all in one day. Let's say Rome wasn't built in a day. So
exactly.
Yeah, it's a lot I have learned with me being 30, and I feel like I've done a lot. I'm also in school as well too. So I feel like I've done a lot, and I've been so hard on myself, but I'm very proud of everything I've accomplished so far.
She is so hard on herself, and a lot of times I have to call and do it. It's okay. I'm so proud of you. Don't give up. You're the best. I want her to be better than
you. Doing the mama thing, and every mother should want their children to do better than they did. Yes. I know I do for my children, and every parent should feel that way. Not just the mothers and the fathers. We should want the best for our children, and I know, Brenda, that you are very supportive. Because you're very supportive in the community Okay, so listen, I want you to I want to do Chastity. Talk a little bit about some of the people that you're going to have.
Okay, so we have a lot of vendors,
Mm-hmm.
and they reached out to me and said, "Hey, I want to be a part of this event."
Mm-hmm.
And that felt good because
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, they believe in this event, so I'm like, okay, let's
do it. Mm-hmm.
So we have cookie detox queens.
Mm-hmm.
So she's amazing. I just
cookie detox.
Yes, cookie detox.
So you eat the cookies and it helps you detox.
No, so it's a
cookie.
Cookie.
Oh,
Yes.
shut up!
Yeah.
Shut up! You know what?
Oh, Oreo, whatever.
Okay.
All different types
The
of
show
cookies.
is not rated.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I love that
Yes.
name. Okay,
Yes.
go ahead. Okay. Hey, Cookie Detox.
Yes.
Woo! Okay.
So, just meeting someone like her,
Yeah.
she is amazing.
Yeah.
She jumped on board.
Mhm.
She sells, vaginal health products. She's about
Vaginal health.
Yes.
We're not gonna hide
That's
this
right.
because we need to know about this.
Yes.
Vaginal health products.
Yes.
We need that, ladies.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Y'all bet she gonna be there. Go ahead.
Yes, and we also have peaches, apples, and bananas.
Mm-hmm.
So he sells wellness smoothies.
Wow.
Yes, with sour salt. And, yep.
Sour salt.
And with sea moss.
Yeah,
sea
yeah.
moss. We also have my auntie TNG. I'm gonna shout her out. She sells elderberry syrup.
Oh my God! All of this healthy stuff.
Yes.
Go ahead, girl.
Yes.
Go ahead. Who else?
And we also have Miss Holly Pluckett. I'm sorry, Miss Holly Pluckett. She sells Mary Kay.
Okay.
Yes. So
Okay.
those are just a few vendors
Okay.
that we have, and I am looking forward. They're all excited. I've been,
We have
keeping up.
we have my nephew Morgan.
Oh yeah, Morgan. Morgan Stewart.
What is Morgan selling?
He's selling.
So he's selling food. So
Okay.
he's selling like wings,
Okay.
fries,
Smash burgers.
Yeah,
Oh,
him. And he just graduated. Morgan is in a wheelchair. He has SMA, which is
wow.
spinal muscular
Okay.
atrophy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he is very. I hope he comes on the show soon because he's a wonderful.
Wow.
Wait,
he has his own business and he's selling wings.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. I kind of.
So he definitely can come through.
Huh?
Bring the wings.
You bring the
Come on.
wings when you come. We do taste testing
Well, give me a
over
little
here.
20 piece.
Yeah, you know that. Little-
Cassandra,
Yes.
real quick, we want to give a shout out to JK Cares.
Mhm.
She's a lady who blessed us to use her
Property,
She sponsors
okay.
us. The funds that she uses, she helps the community pay their utility
Okay.
bills.
Okay.
So we
Oh,
want to
I
make
love
sure
that.
that we have a
Let me
book.
call her name again.
JK is Kathy
Mhm.
and John Miller.
Okay.
Social
Kathy
Circle
and
Board.
John Miller.
And we
Social
have DJ Alley. He's going to be the DJ. And
Mhm.
plus Minister Michelle Giles. She has a
Mhm.
book called The Weight I Carry.
Mm-hmm.
Smart Starts for Tiny Minds. And then that's her best
Yes,
friend.
my best
Okay.
friend.
And we have Tanique Entertainment and Media Group. She's
Mhm.
going to be sponsoring. Mason Allure Wellness. Did you say that, Jessica?
No, I didn't.
Mhm.
Cakes and you can help me with that.
Yeah, cakes and pasteles los chiquitos.
Okay, then whatever she
But my
just
Spanish
said.
is it's a little rough.
The
So
Mayhill Collection.
Mm-hmm.
The South District.
Mhm.
And the Handyman Joe.
Joe,
That's my
Handyman
son in
Joe.
love.
Oh.
yeah, that's my husband. He's stuck with us through thick and
All
thin
the,
with
all
this
the,
planet.
yeah,
so,
all the planet, everything.
yes.
Good man. That's a good man. That's a good man.
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, happy
Yeah,
Father's Day
yeah,
to all the
yeah.
fathers.
So
Yeah.
listen, guys, we are about to wrap up. Now, you said you had a word. What was that word you needed to give?
Oh, thank you
Yes.
for reminding me. Look, okay, so our listeners, if you're listening, the key word is inspiration. So you can text me at 912-332-2510 and just text that word, and we will put you in a drawing for a raffle for a gift basket.
Okay.
And so I chose inspiration because you're never too small, too big to be an
Mhm.
inspiration to someone.
To somebody else.
Cassandra,
Okay.
Real quick,
Yes.
shout out to my Morrisville church family and my family, my aunties, and all my cousins in Covington, Georgia, and Social Circle.
All right. So listen, it was great having you guys here. Y'all got to come back because I know you do a lot of stuff. And you are listening to Blendz 99.8 and Conversations with Cassandra. We out.
Your radio up. The station
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I gotta get this guy down here.
Blendz
I'm sorry.
99.8.
Yeah.
That's one of the songs.
I like that. This is the guy who's coming down now. That's him.
If y'all want to stick around, and he's gonna sing, and her grandson gonna play.
My grandson
So I'll
gonna
leave.
play.
Y'all can just be out the hallway.
Oh my God, that's so
Soaring through the clouds on your love, never coming down as long as the moon pushes and pulls on the tides. And the earth spins round and round and round. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. They never, never will let you go. Forever and the day will love you so. Tell me that you feel the same.
I love that video. Love that video.
That all of it will endure. Oh, I can guarantee it's forever. Never let you go.
To the number one radio show.
Ready to stream the number one station.
Blendz 99.8.
Represent.
Yeah, we're gonna listen to it.
Oh wait, that's another one of my songs.
We
Like,
listen, we have 170 pounds. You want everybody to say,
I was myself, I played cool. She's not in charge of what I do. Here I am coming home to you from another taste of honey. I want it since our very first rendezvous. There's nothing else that I'd rather do but bring it all right back home to you for another taste of honey.
man.
905 24/7 for your love. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, not enough. I gotta get back to you. Sweet
So Mike's playing a little viola.
you make me wait too long tonight. Ever sleep without you? Kissing me good night, 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 night.
that fan off. Cut the fan off. It's making too much noise.
That's gonna be not acapella. Yeah, I mean not acapella, but acoustic.
And we are back, and you are listening to Cassandra on Conversations with Cassandra. And in the studio is the bestest DJ on the planet, and his name be
I am DJ Nappy Red. What's happening?
DJ Nappy Red. What's up, DJ Nappy Red? And we have some other people in here. I'm gonna mention them, I guess. We have the owner of one of the owners of the station, Andre. Say hey, Dre.
How you doing?
And we have another one of our hosts. His name is, what's your name be?
Links on the move.
Links on the move. I love Links. And listen, guys, that music that you just heard, the last two songs, that was from my guest today, and I am so honored to have him in Power Blend Studio today, and his name be
Travis Hall.
His name is Travis Hall, and he has a gentleman that will be accompanying him on a song. And what's your name be?
Dejon Carter.
You look familiar.
Yeah, I'm your grandson.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's I'm sorry. He's my grandson. So listen, I want to start off by just tell me what inspired you with your music when you're writing, because I listened to some of your, it was amazing. I declare, I love it.
Thank you.
I love it. Because I'm old school, and it almost has like that old school feel to me. Am I right or am I wrong?
You were right.
Okay.
Right.
Talk to me about your music and why.
So I started in opera.
Mm-hmm.
And
let's repeat that. I don't want us to skip over that. He started in
opera.
I love opera. Classic.
I do too. Started in opera, and I mean, it's kind of a journey, but the short story is, started in opera. I was spiritually led to make an R&B album in 2022, and I started songwriting. So I've only been writing a few years, and I wanted to just make music that spoke to me.
Mm-hmm.
And so this album is inspired by my last relationship. So it kind of tells the story of love loss, and hope for love again.
Oh, wow. I like that. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. So came from how is it that people, you, Adele, Mary J, look, y'all take them relationships and make whole music with it, make albums out of it. Yeah, but life can do that.
I'm thankful for the heartbreak.
Love. Oh, yeah, come on now, because that heartbreak made a whole song. Hello. So, okay, tell me some more about your music.
So, I originally wanted to be an R&B singer when I was younger. And then I went to high school. I was very shy as a child. I'm an only child. My mother had me at 30, and my mother was born in 1964. So me being an only child, I grew up listening to 60s, 70s, 80s, the good, I think it's the good stuff. Okay, so the Earth, Wind, and Fire. She loves Bobby Womack. She loves Ashford and Simpson. She loves Frankie Beverly and Mays. And so grew up listening to that. And I was very shy, too shy to sing in church or anything. So when I went to high school, I had a choir director tell me that I couldn't sing and I shouldn't pursue music. So
I love them people.
Hello. Okay, need the motivation.
Oh, yes.
Okay, baby,
yes,
listen.
Exactly.
And so I went to college, which was classical. Fell in love with it, for a while, and that was literally what my dream, what I wanted to do. I was like, I'm gonna be a famous opera singer. I probably still am. I still am. Okay. So, but however, I was spiritually led again to write this album, and so a lot of influences for this album were like Minnie Riperton and some Shaka and just the good stuff. I wanted to make music that feels good. It's all live instruments. All the strings are live.
Wow.
All the horns are live.
Wow.
And because to me, music of that time has a feeling to it that comes from living souls communing in the moment to create something that's precious in that moment, that's only for that moment. So,
yeah. Listen, you just hit so many things that I can touch on. When you talked about what did I tell you? I said, your music reminds me of old school.
Mhm.
And then you come out and say that your mother
Right.
had these musical influences playing all the time. So that was where your influence came from. So you definitely, in your music, I hear the people that you mentioned. And that is a beautiful thing because we're missing that. And I love live bands. I love live orchestras. I love live music, period. Everything now, a lot of these people aren't really talented. They have synthesized, what is all that stuff they use? All of that stuff that they done buttons. Look, they push a button. Look, they push a button and you hear this and you push a button and hear that. In my house, when I hear a violin, I hear my grandson. He is in there, yeah. Look, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, he's making music. 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, he is literally composing music. And I'm sure that's the type of thing that you do. You don't know when your influence may come, but I'm sure you put it, it comes and you put it down on paper. I absolutely love the fact that you embrace this music that you found. Now, tell me about the opera. Do you know that I grew up in the hood? I mean, real hood. And I would be playing opera, classical music with the window up in the hood. And my neighbors would be like, what is wrong with this child? What is wrong with her? She up here got, Mozart and
All this
Bach
stuff,
and all this stuff coming up. But I just love music. And I introduced it to my children very early. And then my daughter loved classical music and introduced it to my grandson, who later became a violinist, celloist, all this good stuff. And so, was there anybody in your family that played instruments or that did the music thing, or is this just you?
It's just, my aunt Ruth does sing, and I like to think I have a piece of all of my aunt's vocals. My grandmother, her parents died, or her mother died in childbirth, and so my grandmother was adopted. But her 4 children, I like to think I have a piece of each of them. And so my aunt Ruth, the 3rd oldest, does sing. And so she has an ear for music. So my mom will say, you have an ear for music like your Aunt Ruth, So,
okay.
So, yeah.
Now, I know that this is a silly question, but I'm asking anyway. Did you learn to play music or do your thing by ear? Or when you play the piano as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah. How many instruments you play?
Piano. I did take a semester of violin.
Okay.
I put it down real quick.
You put it down.
I put it down
like
real quick.
that. No, they say that part ain't for me. But so you play the piano. What influenced you to go for that instrument and not, like you said, the violin was not your thing? What made you?
So a large part of it was really, I hate to say, being forced to do it in college.
Oh, okay.
For the classes. And I probably should have practiced piano a lot more to this day. But yeah, but I'm glad for it. I didn't, of course I went to R&B, but I tell people I'm glad my trajectory went to classical first because it taught me so many things. Like when I first went to college, I didn't even know what a key was. It was like, who said it was these 12 notes? That concept was so strange to me. Like who said it has to be, so I needed that training, the classical training, in order to circle back around and make the R&B music, soul, whatever music I wanted to make.
See, I like that idea that you did not shy away from classical music. You did not shy away from, you embraced it, and in embracing it, you learned something that is helping you now with your R&B, jazz. Tell me the genres that you actually.
I say it's soul, funk, jazz. Really, I just say it's Black American music. And I feel like there has been a diminishing of Black American music over time and a watering down of the music. And so I call it Black American music. And I like that you like that trajectory benefited me, because I tell people all the time, I see so many students in school who are like, well, I'm just here to do, I just want to do R&B. So they don't really embrace what life is trying to teach them in that season. And yeah, I feel like that's a problem I find a lot in people. People want to control their journey instead of letting where they are on the journey teach them to benefit where they're gonna end up. You know, because I never thought I would have this album. And so many things I did last year, you know, I was Grammy considered my very first 2 songs. You know, I sold out a 16-piece dance show in October. You know, so you gotta learn from this season.
It'll work
the next
for you.
Season,
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely. It'll work for you. So I know that you're going to do something a cappella for us. Well, sort of.
Yeah.
What did I say?
You said it right.
Oh, you know, because I don't know how to be fancy.
You are fancy.
I'm not fancy.
And looking beautiful.
Thank you. So listen, we are going to let you do your song that you want to do. And my grandson is going to accompany you. Yay! My grandson!
Listen.
Listen.
I'm excited.
So we listening.
I have a natural. 1, 2, 3. We lie upon the grass and we talk for hours, nourished by the fruit of our desires. A paradise free of wandering eyes, nothing more for us to hide. Not even the sun could spy us, tucked away under the hillside. We ran wild that warm summer night. In the naked light of 1,000 fireflies, to a secret garden. This place was all ours. No one would find us lost, so deep in each other's eyes. The sun slipped in our night of bliss ending, couldn't be caught in the light. Whispering our sweet goodbyes, I'll cherish this night for all time. We ran up wild that summer night. We were needed by light of 1,000 fireflies, to a secret garden. This place was all ours. No one would find us lost, so deep in each other's eyes. I know a lot of singing this week.
Yeah, listen. I love that song.
Thank
you did your thing.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna tell you, I hear on that one, I heard a little bit of
it actually, but yeah. That was inspired.
I mean, okay.
Yeah.
So,
You
listen,
better know.
man.
She better know.
You better know something about a little
That
bit
one was
of music.
inspired by memory. Well, no, that wasn't Memory Lane. That was inspired by Le Fleur.
Okay.
Le Fleur,
And her music was so captivating, and the fact that you have chosen that group of people, you know what I'm saying, that time period of people, that I love that. So the thing is, you can appeal to both the young
and a little
more
young.
I'll say old. Yeah.
Mature.
Old. It's okay.
Mature.
Yeah.
Mature.
Listen, we don't mind being called old. I like being old. So personally,
looking young.
But that was absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
I love the music. Thank you so much. And so now I want to know where are you going from here? What are the plans? What are we looking forward to?
Many things.
Mm-hmm.
So I started out the 16-piece band show in October.
Mm-hmm.
May 20th, I had a 11-piece band in partnership with the Atlanta Jazz Fest.
Mm-hmm.
And on November 7th, that is my third time's the charm.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, I have a huge show coming up with an 11-piece band, roller skating dancers. This show is a celebration of Black American music from mid-70s to current.
Oh, Lord.
So we're going to have some funkadelics. I'm not just knee-deep. She was totally deep when she did the with me.
Yeah. Okay.
That, some Shaka, some Chic.
Oh, my God.
Some Luther. And we'll have originals for my next studio album, which is slated. I'll announce the date later. But yeah, tickets go on sale in August.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're gonna come back in August and talk to us about that.
I would love to.
And you're gonna talk us
and
about the
I'll rest
show.
before I come.
Listen, we love it. So now I want to talk more about the music influences and what would you say to young people now about where we are musically? Where do you think young people are? People your age, where are they musically? You think? Just you.
Oh, you want my thoughts?
Your thoughts.
I don't usually get those. I think that that's a loaded question. There's so many things that I think. I think that people need to study again. I'm very pro-education. And, I'm the first person in my family to get a degree, and I chose music. And I feel like education is very important. People need to be in lessons. People need to be learning music theory. People need to be studying the music that came before, which was informed by music theory. Maybe not formally for a lot of them, but it was in listening and the culture. But I would say people need craft. So study something, and work on perfecting it.
I like that because I feel that very way. I think that we become so technologically advanced. I don't know whether it's advancing or backtracking,
okay,
but they say we advancing. I don't know.
That could be marketing.
Listen, I personally love hearing live instruments.
Same.
I can sit and listen to a band, especially if they're old school. I can sit and listen all night long. Do you hear me?
Listen.
Half sleep and everything else, but I'm still patting my foot and trying to do a dance to it. But I think having young people your age and a little bit older, really learning the craft, like you said, we don't have a lot of that today. We really don't. We don't have a lot of people actually learning the craft. And that is being learning to the place of getting that perfection that just makes the music amazing, and I think about tell me some people you think that got the craft right
for today.
Well, it's gonna be hard, but see if you can squeeze somebody.
I don't really listen to a lot of new people.
Oh yeah, see I know.
But I love Adele. You said Adele.
Yeah.
I do love Adele. Love her as a writer.
Yeah.
I have a thing that because I'm writing for my next album, I especially don't listen to new people, and so that's really inhibited because I don't want to copy. What's going on. So. But I hear that people that I hear that people love are R-A-Y-E from overseas. I do love Liana La Havas as well, if people know Liana La Havas. People also love Olivia Dean, I've heard a lot about. People love. I love Adele. Who are people that I like that will say? I love Jasmine Sullivan. I love Adele.
Yeah, she's different. Yeah.
I love,
Lettucey is. I love.
Oh, I love Lettucey.
Yeah,
Thank you for the
Lettucey,
help.
yeah.
I love Lettucey. Lettucey
Lettucey,
sings.
oh man, she ain't playing. She be singing for real.
Lettucey is not playing.
No, she.
Okay, I actually saw her at the Jazz Fest maybe 2 years ago or 3 years ago or 2 years ago. She was here at the Atlanta Jazz Fest. Love Lettucey. I can never think of people when I need to.
Yeah.
But literally, primarily, I listen to old school singers. So I found a new Phyllis Hyman song called
Phyllis Hyman.
I don't know what's the name of it. Well, the chorus is "Nobody loves you more than I love you," but it's a cover actually. I think of the Stylistics or one of those groups. But I've been excited to find new songs. Like I love LaBelle, the group Patty was in before she was solo. Like I don't know, I like the old stuff.
But listen, the new stuff, the new stuff that's out now, it's like I can't grasp it. I've tried, I really have, and I don't know what's wrong with me because I don't get it. I mean, even the people that are supposed to be singing love songs, they're not love songs to me. I'm like, that's not a love song. Was that supposed to be a love song?
Yeah, there's no. I don't know. I don't know if it's that things come too quickly today, so people have lost. I think having to work for something builds skill, right? Having to know how to talk to a woman to get her builds game, as I guess they would say. So you have to know the words to say, how to layer them, the pacing of that, having to work hard to write a song without a button. Builds a certain, it builds something. And I think Access gets rid of finesse. It gets rid of how do you,
like
you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Because it's just, you press X and command. X and command. There's not a to it,
It's not a soul to it. Even the music that they're calling soul, it's really not soul. I like soul. Do you have some soul that we can put out there?
Yep.
So I think that's a part of what's missing. The guys in here, most of our team, they're into hip hop, mainly hip hop, right, guys?
No, I listen to everything.
Red would because he's a DJ, but most of the other guys on our team, they are really into hip hop.
And I think hip hop, I mean, I don't really listen to a lot of it, but maybe in better shape than R&B.
R&B,
because like people like Kendrick and people like Kendrick, J. Cole, or people. I mean, I'm not gonna say people I'm not that big a fan of, but those kind of people, like more conscious rap, I think is in a good place. I think hip hop is big on, like back in the day, if you had ghostwriters, people were like, "What are you doing?" So kind of the bread and butter of that was craft, and authenticity. Exactly. R&B, I think a lot of the R&B artists sold out for more money and pop and watered down things to cross over.
Absolutely. I 100% agree with that. So. Listen, I met a young man a couple of days ago. Well, it wasn't my first time meeting him because we've done movies together, and we never really talked. And he was like, well, Miss Cassandra, I used to do producing, and I was like, oh, okay, I didn't know that. I know you from acting. And he said, he said I used to be a producer with Nappy Roots.
Oh, that's. And
I was like, okay, man, because Nappy Root, I mean, pretty much everybody know. I'm not that genre, but I knew about Nappy Root. And so he was saying things are just so different now than when they were doing what they were doing. So I was like, it really is different. The music, the times have definitely changed. But I would like to see us go back to a simpler time. Where the music was just pure. I'm serious.
The way we were.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We can go all the way back there further for me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite artists in the world is Barbra Streisand.
Yep.
I mean,
she influenced a few songs on the album. The way we were influenced. I love. This just. I wish I were alive
doing
so
that
long ago.
But you're old soul.
So much class.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're an old soul. You're an old soul, and you can tell it through your music. When I listen to your stuff, when he played that first one, I was like, wow.
Thank you.
He is definitely hitting it like where it would cross over into, different generations of people. And that's what I think we need now more than anything else. We have not had that in a long time. And to hear you doing it and doing it so well, it's a blessing. So now, will you do classical music anytime soon?
Yes, I just had a contract last week with the Atlanta Opera. Yeah, for their 96-hour opera project. So that's why I was like, I've been singing a lot over. Screaming every day.
So I ain't going. Look. Red. So I'm not gonna ask him to hit any opera notes since he said.
No, he can.
Look.
He can.
Look, he said.
No high ones today.
Okay.
And I've been practicing this week for opera auditions for this fall.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh snap, I gotta go back to the pop, the R&B stuff, which is it's kind of different,
That's what I was getting ready to ask you. Is it a different mindset that you?
It's different because in opera there's no microphone, or anything, and it's different. It's different. But I feel like I carry a lot of it. I feel like when I sing, R&B music, people just interpret the singing out as like gospel. They'll be like, "Oh, you grew up singing in church," and I'm like, "Well, no, I didn't." But I guess they interpret it like,
with the intensity and the soul that you sing with. I would get that. I would definitely say that you grew up in church singing.
I grew up in church, just not singing.
Oh, yeah, you said you would.
Can I ask a question?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So when you sing opera, right? Typically, it's in a different language. Do you actually know the interpretation, or you just sing it according to sonics?
We should know. Like, to get classical degrees, you have to. I took 2 semesters of French, 2 semesters of German. I speak ein bisschen Deutsch, which is German.
Me too.
But come on. But we're supposed to translate it word for word and do all the boring work. I shouldn't say that. Boring work of translating, memorizing it, and stuff like that. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. So listen, I want you to talk a little bit more about what you do. And thank you, grandson. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, John.
Yeah. So I want to talk a little bit more. You share with us something that you would like the audience to know about what you do, your love of what you do. How are you going to use this to better us? Maybe that's a good one.
Well, I just want to share that I love what I do so much, which I think all listeners will hear when you listen to my album. Please check it out. Heart Museum, HEART Museum, Travis Hall everywhere. It's only 30 minutes. You got time. But I love what I do, and I want to change us by pouring into Black American music and our culture, bringing our culture back, the roots of our culture from jazz, gospel, soul, all the things that I feel like have been washed away. And so I hope to do that through live performance and through the music that I create.
Oh, I love it.
And film projects and animated series.
And all of that. See, all of that. He's going to be doing all of that. So listen, Travis, I have enjoyed talking to you.
Same.
It's been a blessing. Travis. Okay, so and when he does that laugh, it's hilarious. Okay, anyway, but yeah, thank you for coming to Power Blendz 99.8, our station. But most of all, thank you for coming and talking with me on Conversations with Cassandra, because this is what it's about. Power Blendz 99.8, and we're out. How was that?
It was fun.
Thank you.
Thank you,
love
John.
it.
Love the arrangement.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I realized you moved somewhere else. So.
It's okay. I was like, I think we're different, but it's okay. You don't have to.
Really.
Performers.